guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe down below. I'm here today with Virgina, who's going to tell us a bit about her au pair experience so far. She's currently 22 years old, au pairing in Virginia. How are you doing?
I am very good. And yourself?
Okay, thank you. So, can you briefly explain your working conditions? Like, what does your schedule normally look like?
Okay, before COVID or now?
Before COVID and now. Let's talk a bit about both.
Okay, before COVID, I would get up at 7, and then I would just take one kid to school, come back, get the other two, take them to school, come back. So it was like a whole process of taking the kids to school until 9.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and then I would be off the whole day until 3 when I pick up the one kid, take her home, pick up the other two, take them home, then it's 4 p.m.
Okay.
Yeah, then I would do homework with the 2 little ones, help with dinner if the host mom's not home yet. And then, yeah, they get home and then I'm off again. So that was pretty cool. I didn't even work all my 10 hours. I think I worked like 6 of them. So that was cool. That was actually ideal. I should have done my studies then, because now I'm doing my studies and working 10 hours a day.
Yeah.
So yeah, if the kids have school, I know because they have summer. So if summer comes, you're gonna be with the kids your full 10 hours because they're gonna be home. So more advice to au pairs, do your studies while the kids have school, because if summer comes, you're not gonna have time to do them. Yeah,
that's true.
Now it's pretty much like an extended summer because of COVID, so they don't have school the rest of the school year. Their school year starts and ends, I think, in August or something like starts in August and ends in July or June, something like that. So they didn't have school from March.
Okay.
So they have a 3-month extra summer vacation, and their school isn't to start until August if everything goes over. Yes. So they have a longer summer vacation now. So now my routine is we get up later, every one of us, because if you can sleep late if you want. So I get up at 8, and then I go out. I just check if everyone's awake, and they are normally awake before me. The mom and dad, they go to work like very early, so it's just me and the kids here.
Okay.
Then I have a whole list of things I need to make sure they do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like, take the bunny. Here's a bunny. Take the bunny out of the crate. So take the bunny out of the crate and put it in the bigger crate. That's one of the things I need to do. Like feed the dog.
It's like their chores. They
have chores. Yeah. Take out the trash. Yeah, like all that kind of stuff. Then when that's done, like make your bed, get dressed, eat breakfast, all that stuff I need to make sure they do. It's not I have to do them. The host only asks, I make sure they do it.
Okay.
So yeah, and do your laundry and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Then at 10, I sit down with the 2 little ones and start doing their actual classwork, because they don't have school now, but they have Google Classroom stuff they need to do.
Okay.
So I sit with them and I just make sure they do everything that's on the Google Classroom while I do my studies. So yeah.
Okay, so you still have time to squeeze it all in there. Makes sense.
Yeah. I'm just like one
multitasking.
Yeah. So then I make sure they do it, and then I make sure they eat lunch. And normally I either take them somewhere so we can go get like McDonald's or something once a week, just not like every day, once a week for a treat, if they've been like nice to me and listen to me and everything. And then then it's lunchtime, and after that we usually play outside if it's sunny.
Okay.
Sometimes it's raining, so then we just like watch a movie or play board games inside or do something inside. But when it's sunny out, we go play outside, ride bikes, draw with chalk on the
Okay.
pavement.
Yes. That's always fun.
So that's
Okay, so you're still always doing like fun new things. I think an important for other people that are watching is that your duties and time that you're with the kids and working will differ family to family, also depending on how old your kids are.
Yeah, it will definitely. I mean, if you have a 4-year-old, you're gonna keep the 4-year-old busy the whole day. With the older kids, it's a bit easier because they're very independent. So they don't want to play with you the whole time.
Yeah,
they want
to do their own thing. Then how does your au pair life differ from back home in the States?
Wow, that's a broad question. Okay,
just like your day-to-day life, the food, the culture, the people around you. Yeah. Okay,
so the food, the portions are very big. They're like huge. The portions, it's like insane. I can't eat the whole thing. I always like eat like the half of the portion because it's so big. Some of the places is really good. The food, like especially Mexican food, is really good. I love that. And like a place I recently discovered called Sweeter Burrito, that was the best food I ate in America. But like everybody thinks like the food is so great and stuff here, but I miss South African food so much. Like I miss the traditional food. I miss like boerekos, mama's kookos, you weet. I miss that a lot because they don't really make it here. The food is very bland actually here, but
it's just a lot of it.
I must say I enjoy it. I really enjoy it, but I've picked up like 8 kilograms since I got here, so it's definitely fattening. You just want to try everything the whole time. You just want to try all the new things. Like my favorite chain here is Chick-fil-A, which we don't have in South Africa, so that's like my favorite here. Okay, so day-to-day life, it's very different from South Africa, I must say. Like everything is different. Is different. Like okay, I can say something weird.
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't know. Okay, so the one thing that was very weird for me is the toilets here. It's very weird. Like the water is so high.
Yes.
That's a weird thing for me. And like all their showers are like bath showers.
Yes.
So yeah, that's weird for me. Okay, so my life changed a lot because I'm with the kids the whole time. So the first 5 months was very like, okay, I had a time schedule. I pick up the kids or take them to school, pick them up, help them a little bit with homework, and then maybe prepare dinner if the mom's not home from work yet. But now with the coronavirus, everything changed. So they are at home the whole day. So I work my full 10 hours every day. But I must say my host family is very cool. I love them so much. They know I need space. They know like I can only work certain hours, like they respect that, and I like that. But I must say in the whole coronavirus thing, like I grew so close to the kids, which I didn't like do before. So I spend a lot of time with them now, and so I must say like everything changed, but it's good. I like it.
That's great. So where are you currently au pairing? You said you're in Virginia, right?
Yeah, I am in Stafford, Virginia. So I don't know if some of you watched a series on Netflix. It's called Quantico. So I live right next to the Quantico base. So the Quantico base is where they train the FBI agents. It's like a huge military base.
Okay.
So the whole town is like a military town. Here's like a museum called the National, I think, military something museum. I haven't been there because the coronavirus, everything is closed. So I really want to go there, but everything here is very historic. It's very military focused. Yeah, so and I'm very happy to like I got a military family, so the kids are disciplined. They are there's strict rules here, which I like, because in South Africa, like, we grew up with, like, you know, rules and stuff in South Africa, which was very different, because I used to be like, I rematched with this family. So I used to be in New York. For 2 months I was in New York, but the host family, they just decided they don't need an au pair. But there was like no vibes or anything. I still have the host mom on Facebook. She asked me how I'm doing. Like, they're doing very well. I just don't think they needed an au pair anymore, so that's cool. But I'm really blessed with this new family, and I would want to just like encourage other au pairs that might find themselves in a rematch and feel, no, why should I rematch? You should stay with your first family, because that's what I thought. I thought like it's like frowned upon to rematch, you know. But I must say, like, it's not really. If you find the right family for you, even if it's your second time, like, it's just the best for you, because I am incredibly happy here. So I'm close to Washington DC. It's like 30 minutes from Washington DC. The cool thing is the parks are still open, so we don't have lockdown like you guys. We have like stay-at-home orders, and you need to like wear masks and stuff, but it's not a requirement. Like, it's just for if you want to, and if you want to stay safe. It's like not enforced really. But the parks are still open. So like 2 weeks ago, I went to the to Washington DC, to the Lincoln Memorial, and all the, like, the big statue with Lincoln, and there's like a whole park that you can like walk in. So I really enjoyed that. So the time in America, even if it's lockdown and, you know, Corona, it's still great, because you can still experience cultural things, and you can still, the parks are amazing. So I must say, nature is my friend right now.
No, that's really good. And people must know that rematching isn't something that's frowned upon. I mean, it's there to make sure you enjoy your year, that you're comfortable, you're happy, and that you're having a good time. I mean, if you rushed into your matching and you're not comfortable, the family's unhappy, rematching is there for both you and your host family. So it's something, is there for a reason. People just I must say, like, all other au pairs, or people thinking to au pair, considering and stuff, you must choose the right family. Like, try as long as you can, even if it takes you like 2-3 months to find a host family. Just make sure you get the right host family. Ask the right questions. I realized when I was in South Africa with my first host family, I didn't ask the right questions, because I was too excited, you know, to come to America, you know. So I was just like, no, I want to match because I want to come to America, you know. So I must say, like, you need to ask the right questions, and like, make sure the family is right for you before you come here, because it's going to make it a lot easier. And try to get to know the kids a little bit more before you come here. So what were some important questions that you realized that you didn't ask, or you insisted on asking when interviewing with your next host family, or beginning of your interview process?
Definitely make sure of the discipline, how they discipline their kids, what's the rules, do they have chores? Because I found that if there's no strict discipline, the kids in America can be very naughty and they can be very like bratty, you know. So you need to make sure that there is discipline and the kids will respect you as an au pair, will listen to you. So that's one of the things I definitely made sure of when I rematched, like the question. So I made sure of that, because I think also we are raised in South Africa a lot different than kids here.
Yes.
And if you go to a family and there's no discipline, you feel like, but I was raised differently. Yeah, so I must say that's one thing I would make sure of before. Yeah.
Can you tell us a bit more about your host family? So how many kids you're taking care of, how old are they, and what do you like doing with the kids in your free time? Taking them to parks, you mentioned. What else do you do?
Take care of 3 kids. One is adopted, the boy, and there's 2 girls, 13 years old, and the other 2 are 10 years old. So they are very sweet kids. I love them so much. As I said, I like grew to love them so much, and I was thinking of like extending my year because I have such a great relationship with my host parents and because of the kids, but I'm getting homesick. So they actually made an arrangement with me, like I can go visit my parents. Yes. If I can rematch if I go visit my parents. That was our arrangement. But the thing is, I'm so scared because I don't know when the borders are gonna open to South Africa. Like, am I gonna be able to visit? You know, all that questions because of the quarantining of the government and stuff. So we don't know if that's gonna happen. But for now, I am going home if I can't go visit. So the kids, I love taking them to parks. As I said, everything is still closed. There's stores open, but you can only like do curbside pickup or order something and stuff. So you can go walk around. So I like to take them to the state parks here. We walk around and stuff, but otherwise we just play outside. We swim. We ride bikes. We ride quads. I like to do movie night with the girls and do face masks and stuff like that. Yes. The boy loves computer games and Minecraft and stuff. And I have a brother that's also 10. So I love playing games too. So I'll play with him. We will LAN and like play together and stuff like that. Yeah, and I like baking with them. We do arts and crafts a lot too.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
So lots of fun, different activities all the time. You're keeping things new, interesting for the kids.
Yeah, because I have to keep them busy because they're here all day. The whole day. Normally they would have school and stuff. So yeah, so I try my best to keep them busy and keep them from electronics. Because the mom and dad, they're very strict on that. They said only an hour a day electronic time. So the rest of the day, I try my best to keep them busy.
No, makes sense. Now, earlier you mentioned that you're homesick. How are you dealing with the homesickness and culture shock that you're experiencing in the States?
Not much culture shock.
Okay.
I think because America is very easy to like ease into because there's no language barrier. Like there's no, like if you go to the Netherlands or to Germany or something, I think there's a language barrier and there's a lot of new cultural things that's, you know, but here I think it's really not that bad. But okay, the homesickness, how I deal with it, I FaceTime everyone constantly. So if I feel homesick, I must say the time difference makes a huge impact. It's very hard with the time difference, but you find ways to work around it, scheduled times and stuff like that. But I must say I do FaceTime everyone a lot. Also, my host's mom, she's very sweet. When I'm homesick, she drives to Nando's. There's a Nando's here. And when I found out there's a Nando's, I freaked out. I was like, oh yes, just a little bit of food from home. And so when I'm homesick, she will drive me to Nando's so we can get me South African food, and then the rest of the family will also eat it. Like they will also order something from Nando's, so that makes it better, I must say. And also my host mom, she is really like a second mom to me. Like she's really caring and loving, and if you have a great relationship with your host mom, it's really like you have a second mom. And she gives me hugs and she's like, it's okay, I'm here, and stuff like that. So, and the kids also, they make it better. Like if the kids see I'm just a little bit upset, I try to not be upset like in front of them, because kids are very sensitive. But these kids are amazing. If they see I am a little bit down, they come to give me a hug, and then I feel better because I know I'm there. I'm here for a reason. I'm here for the kids, so that makes it a lot better.
Yeah.
And I listen to South African music. Since I've been here, I felt so proudly South African. So proud. I've never been so proud to be a South African in my life. Just being here, I don't know what changed, but all of a sudden when I'm homesick, the other day I watched a YouTube video of a choir singing our anthem, and I started crying. So everything South African is just like, I don't know, amazing to me. So I find myself speaking about South Africa a lot here to my host family. So yeah.
Okay, that's cool. Do you cook South African food for your host family to share a bit of your culture with them?
Yeah, I made them milk tart.
Okay.
Milk tart.
Yes.
They really enjoyed that. And also they ordered braai salt, braai spice. You know, the big orange one.
Yes.
They ordered that for me from South Africa, and also they ordered rooibos tea for me. So they tried that, they enjoyed that, and they also enjoy the braai. I showed them how to braai, how we do it, you know. And also braai broodjies and all that stuff. So yeah, they really enjoyed the South African things. But I must say, Americans are very stuck in their ways, so they don't really like to try new things. But if they do, they enjoy it, but they're very, you know, used to their stuff, used to their habits and eating stuff. So yeah, I must say they don't cook like we do with spices and a lot of salt and pepper and stuff. They make normal food with no, you know, extra thingy in. Yeah.
Extra ingredients and spices to add the flavor. What is your favorite American word or phrase that you had never heard before, but now that you're in the States, you're hearing it and maybe you picked up on it as well?
On fleek.
Okay. Do you want to explain it a little bit more?
Also, on fleek is something I heard, but I don't use it. And also, I've learned to say like the whole time. Like the whole time. On fleek, it's like, it means
on point.
On point. But they say on fleek. So yeah, I think that's something.
Okay, cool. How do you feel well supported over there with your area director and everything, with like the program benefits that are put into place to help you? Do you feel well looked after and supported while you're there?
Yeah, absolutely. The area directors are very helpful. They're very nice. Mine now, she's amazing. But also my previous one in New York, she was also amazing. Like, I have no problem with them at all. They're so supportive. If you need anything, you just ask them. What also helps is the new OVC group they made for all the au pairs in America. That's also cool because you can see it's not only you that's homesick. It's not only you that maybe has a problem, the other au pairs are there for you, South African au pairs. I must say, if you have a South African in your region, like where you are, it helps a lot. I'm actually very sad because my South African friend, she recently rematched. I think Sunday, she went to California. But so now I'm a little bit lonely, but luckily there is another South African like 30 minutes away from me. So I am very happy if I meet a South African here, because you feel so proud of your country and you're just like, we are both South Africans, we understand each other, you know? So yeah.
But now, do you still connect with other au pairs in your area that are maybe from Germany, Colombia, or other places? Do you still connect?
Yeah. We have a monthly au pair meeting, which we like all meet up and stuff. But now with the corona, we do Zoom meetings. So I really enjoy connecting with them too. The whole, lockdown thing, it makes it very hard because I don't really want to, put the family in danger. So I don't really want to meet up with other people with the whole, social distancing, all that stuff. You can't really go meet with someone or go to someone new you don't really know, because, safety and everything. So, but I have met with them and they're really cool. When I was in New York, I had a ton of Spanish friends.
Cool.
I miss them a lot. Really, I do. They're really cool. And I mean, Spanish speaking people, they are amazing. I love them. Yeah, they understand the food thing, like the extra spices stuff.
Yes.
So if you eat Mexican food, it's just amazing.
It's good, yeah. Now, before the whole COVID-19 outbreak, what did you normally do for your au pair area director monthly meetings?
We had a movie night. We went ice skating in New York. We did a brunch thingy. We just go and have brunch and meet up and stuff. And there was actually a lot of things scheduled, which I'm so sad that didn't happen. But there's things like pajama days, and you rock up there with your pajamas. So yeah, it's just fun things. Oh, we learned to crochet and knit one time. Yeah, so it's really fun things. They try to make it fun and also make so everyone is happy and comfortable and stuff. So it's really cool.
No, it makes sense. Now, with your credits needed for your program, you need those 6 credits. How have you done anything to get your credits, or are you planning to do a weekend class or maybe a college course, or how are you going about doing that?
Oh, I am actually busy with one. I'm busy with a social media marketing course because I'm a graphic designer. Sorry, this AirPods. I'm a graphic designer, so I decided I just want to do something that's in line with my studies, which I did back home. So I decided to do the social media marketing thing. It's really, really cool. It's called au pair classes. So it's 3 credits, so I need to do another one. There's a lot of things like photography and all that stuff, so it's really cool. So I think I'm gonna do the photography one. But I already studied photography in my studies, but just to, do the credits and maybe learn something new from Americans that we don't learn in South Africa, maybe. I don't know.
Yes.
So I'm going to do that. And also, this is not for my credits, it's just for myself. I'm doing the TEFL. Also, it's 30 credits, but it doesn't count because it's a UK-based school. So, but I'm just doing that for myself.
Cool. What advice let me rephrase that, What advice would you give to other young ladies that are looking to sign up for the au pair program that are maybe a bit hesitant about it?
I would say, I don't know. Just give me
whether it might be about maybe the matching process or the application, how OVC helps you, or anything. If you don't have anything, that's fine. We'll just skip to the next question.
I would say, okay, advice. Pick the right family. One, pick the right family, ask the right questions.
Yes.
Do not stress. I stressed myself like into a coma before I came. Do not stress. You are okay. It will be fine. Just come and enjoy it. It's really a great experience to be here. You grow up. Like, you grow up so quickly here because you're on your own. And it seems scary to go to another country, but it's really not. If you're here, everything is fine. Okay, more advice for if you come. Don't take too much things with you on the airplane. Do not. It's really a hassle to have all those things with you. It's just pick, and don't make it too heavy, because it's really a hassle for the airports and everything to carry everything with you. On the plane, they give you blankets, they give you a pillow, they give you everything. So they give you wet wipes, they give you everything. You don't need to pack that stuff in, because I did. I packed everything in, and then the airlines, the flight attendants, they gave you everything you need. So don't take extra stuff, don't take too much stuff, because you have to carry that for hours. Standing in line and standing at the next airport if you have a layover.
Yes.
So don't take too much stuff, and also don't pack too much stuff, because you're gonna buy everything here. I don't know how I'm gonna get half of my stuff back in South Africa that I bought.
I had the same problem. I had to buy a whole other suitcase, like a big suitcase, not even just like, oh, I'll take another backpack. No, I bought a full-on suitcase. Because I was like,
I already have two big ones. I'm gonna buy another one. So I'm gonna pay extra baggage fees when I come back. But it's okay, because it's worth it. Yeah.
Definitely worth it. Have you done a lot of traveling so far in the States before the outbreak? About like when the world wasn't.
Yeah, obviously in New York, I went to see all the attractions, Statue of Liberty, the Brooklyn Bridge, the museum, the Natural Museum of History. Yeah, just in New York generally. Yeah, I did. And then when I came here, as I said, I went to Washington, D.C. I've been to all the parks here. So that's, I think, the extent. Oh no, I forgot. So me and my friend, we decided we were gonna go on a road trip. So we went to West Virginia and Maryland. So Maryland, West Virginia, Washington, D.C. and Virginia, they're all connected. So you can travel within the 4 states. It's not too far. So we drove about 2 hours. Then we rented a cabin in the woods, which was so cool. Maple tree house. So it's like tree houses. It's really cool. So we rented a cabin, and there was no electricity. We had to take everything with us, like food and everything, but it was really cool. So we saw a lot of like historical stuff there. There's a town called Harper's Ferry, which is very popular. So we went there. So I saw, as I said, West Virginia, Maryland, and Virginia and Washington, D.C. all. Yeah.
So what was your favorite experience so far in the States? It doesn't have to be a travel experience. It could be something with your host family or with another au pair, or maybe it is traveling.
I must say that the trip I just talked about, it was really, really cool. I enjoyed that a lot. And a spontaneous one. So I went to Washington, D.C. to the memorial and stuff with my host mom. Just randomly. I didn't even do makeup or anything. She's just like, we're going to Washington, just me and you, us girls. I was just like, okay. Then we went there and we took photos and everything, and I looked like, but that was really cool. It was just so spontaneous. My host mom was just like, no, us girls, we need a break, we're going. And then after that, I took my friend, before she rematched, I took her also to see the memorial and stuff. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Spontaneous one.
And how did you find the rematching process? Was it difficult for you? Was it stressful? Or what were your feelings and thoughts going through that?
it was definitely stressful.
Mhm.
I was very stressed. I was like, am I gonna find a family? Am I gonna go home? I don't want to go home. Like it was kind of stressful, but at the end when I came to the new family, I was just like, okay, it was worth it. It was okay. I shouldn't have like stressed so much.
Yes.
It was actually unnecessary. But I mean, if you're in a strange country or a foreign country and
You are
um,
going to stress.
yeah, you are gonna stress. My friend that went through a rematch now,
Yeah.
I also saw her. At first, she wasn't stressed at all. She was like, okay, no, I'm cool. I'm gonna go to the new family, whatever. But then I saw her like 2 days before she had to fly. She started like stressing. I don't know why, but yeah, it's stressful. But you make it. You make it.
Yes. What was your reasoning for choosing OVC to do your au pair program?
Because I know you guys have been like doing this for years.
Mm-hmm.
So I know I knew that you're like a trustworthy company to use. Also like friends recommended it, like a lot of friends. So I was just like, okay, well, OVC is the way to go.
That's right. All right. Thank you, MJ, for joining us today and sharing a bit of your au pair story with us. For everyone else that's watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to the video. Thank you.